Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Hello and good morning. Happy Tuesday. Happy after tax day for any of you procrastinators. I was up until midnight last night. Let me make sure to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Hope everyone is well. I'm going to make some breakfast. I think I'm going to clean up. I'm a little bit behind, but we'll let everybody come on in. Gonna spray and wipe the counters. This is just some Brandless granite and stone cleaner. I always clean before I cook and after I cook. And try to teach the children to do the same, but I inevitably find something. So, just like Mom did me, you gotta get back in there, clean it, leave it the way that you found it, leave it better than you found it. All right. So, we'll give it a moment. I appreciate you all so much for being here. If you're watching live, let me know. If you're watching replay, put that in the comments too. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Thank you for being here. Hello and good morning. I am Maggie, your substitute teacher today. We're going to be making breakfast in today's class. Someone sent me a new recipe, so thank you, Leanne. I'm a mom and a home cooker. That's what the boys used to call me. So I've been on a health and wellness journey so far down, maintaining about a 75-pound weight loss with at least 25 more to go. I've done this by getting tested for food sensitivities, which means for me that was a cheek swab and some hair samples. So I have a list of foods that I can have, and then I have a list of foods that I have to avoid. That's my list back there on the fridge. So what we do here is I just share with you guys some cooking tips and recipes. We do live demos, and I always use my substitution ingredients, but if you can have the full flavor, please have some for me. I'm going to wash my hands and get the ingredients out. I am going to be using this new cooktop that I bought because I was always walking back and forth to the stove, but I ordered this on Amazon. Amazon links are coming. Amethyst, thank you so much for reaching out. We'll talk later today. So when I hold up different devices, you guys can take a look at it and see if it's something you might want to try. If you click on the link, I may get a small commission, so thank you for that. All right, so let me wash my hands and get the ingredients out. We're also going to do a little bit of an unboxing. Hey, Val, good morning. I had an Amazon Prime grocery order come in last night, so after we cook, I'll show you guys what came in. You know how I am about my delivery services. Good morning, good morning. So from this bag of peppers that I have left, I have the red and yellow, and I'll do both just for color variation. If you all saw the thumbnail, to me, this is going to be a substitution for, I've heard so many names like the one-eye jack. There's different names for it, but when you have the sandwich bread toast and you cut a hole out of the middle and you crack an egg into it. I'm so sorry, Belle. Is Lead on right now this early? Let me know if he's doing a live stream because I always try to make sure that I don't because I'm a moderator over there. So, Belle, let me know if he's live or you're watching the replay. Sorry. All right, I'm just going to get my ingredients because I'm still going to cook. Oh, okay. Whew. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you saying that. I know most of the content creators that we're all in a lot of the same communities, they're night owls. I'm a morning person, so I'm up early. I was still watching a live stream from last night, too. Okay, so I'm happy that you're here. So let's see. We're going to do the sliced pepper rings. We're going to get some cheese and heavy whipping cream. Sorry, y'all. I usually have everything prepped, but it is early. I wanted to get started before I start my day. So we're going to make this up as we go. If you saw the thumbnail, we're going to do, I think it just said sliced pepper, cracked egg rings. So let's go ahead and slice our peppers. Feel free to ask me any questions as I'm walking you through what I'm doing. But pretty much everything I eat, you guys know by now, is dairy-free, sugar-free, and gluten-free. But feel free to substitute as needed. So we have a beautiful red pepper and we have a beautiful yellow pepper. You guys have seen me do the stuffed peppers recipe. We did sausage and peppers. So there's lots of different variations. So usually I cut the top off and I put all the yummy ingredients inside and bake it. That's an option. But I'm just going to get the cutting board. Let me wash and slice. I can't remember who asked about a way to get more vegetables in. This to me would be a great a breakfast option. Peppers, if you haven't tried them, when they're fresh, of course you can saute them. They're great on a lot of different ingredients. Um, Getting a cutting board. But you should give them a try. In my opinion, they all have different flavors. The red ones are very sweet. The yellow ones are very mild, lightly sweet. And the green ones are kind kind of a cool cucumber kind of flavor. You can buy them if you ever see something called stoplight peppers. It's basically just a bag of red, yellow, and then the green one would be at the bottom. So if you ever hear stoplight peppers or traffic light peppers, that's why. Y'all, it's falling apart. Okay. I haven't unloaded the dishwasher yet, so sorry for all the banging around. I don't have orange peppers. The kids were here and the orange peppers are gone. I think Marcus might have used the last. So Leanne, I know you are the one who sent me this recipe. So you all feel free to spam me with recipes if there's anything you want me to try, and then I'll let you know how I think it is. All right, so what I've got is just red and yellow. All right, so I'm going to take the knife and I'm going to cut straight across the top. I think to make just really even slices, I'm going to use a tool. I don't know, orange peppers, they're probably all variations of sweet. I'm not sure. I think I have pretty good knife skills, but I want this to be equal distant layers. So this looks like a little comb, but it's actually a Pampered Chef. It's just a slicer. You put it into your produce, onions, tomato, which I think I'm going to do later today. I think I'm going to do a taco salad with the left of the ground beef. And then you just go through the grooves and it helps your slices to be equal. So I think I'm going to do that. And I'm not going to go really thin. I'm actually going to go every other groove. You know what? After I take the seed out, I took the top off. I need to take the seeds out and wash it. I'm so excited. I'm just moving ahead. So we have our little pepper hats, and good tip from Leanne. Don't get rid of this. You still got good pepper flavor around there. If you're making stuffed peppers, cut that up and put it inside the stuffed peppers with the cheese and everything. Hey, McDowell. All right, because this isn't, I don't know, y'all. I think I'm just going to slice, I'm just going to eyeball it because, you know, peppers are not completely symmetrical, but I think this is a pretty good layer. So this is what's going to go in the skillet. And I can't decide if I want to do butter or coconut oil. What do you all think? And then we're going to crack an egg inside. I'm going to do a couple variations. But while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and slice all of our pepper rings. Should I? Maybe not. Maybe I could still stuff this later. You could dice it, put it in, you know, spaghetti sauce. Let's go ahead and do the orange. I wish I had 3 in the picture. They had, I don't know what's in the thumbnail. Y'all let me know. I look at so much food. Hey, Marissa. All right, so we've got our yellow pepper. Let me wash this one out. So again, if you're trying to incorporate more vegetables or just come up with some, you know, different recipes, I love trying new things, and I just use the ingredients that have been approved for me. I pretty much eat lean protein. I have one little seed stuck in there. Lean protein, some veggies and fruits, basically the ones that are low sugar, and little starch and almost no sugar. All right, so we've got our yellow pepper and our yellow pepper hat. So let me just cut one ring here. Just gonna eyeball it. I saw a little spot on here I'm trying to avoid, but we're not gonna waste. We'll get really close to it. Okay. So this is what we have. Okay, silly, I know. All right, so let's move the peppers. I won't spend too much time cutting them. We'll move these out of the way. I'm just thinking oil or butter. Usually when I fry my eggs, I fry them in butter, so I think I'm going to use butter. But then usually when I saute vegetables, I use oil. Maybe I'll do both. Like when Pioneer Woman has a great shrimp scampi recipe if you can have seafood, and she uses like olive oil and butter, so you get the oil, but then you get that butter creamy flavor. All right. I want to see if this little pan is big enough for both. It's a little crowded, but I think I can make it work. So the other thing about this new cooktop that I have, let me move my, crap, I lost my pepper. Okay. It's on the floor. Oh God. No fear, we'll rinse it and save it for later. We're not gonna waste food. Okay, so again, in case you guys didn't see yesterday, I have a new gadget, very excited about it. So it's this Duck's Top cooktop, and I'll show it to you guys because I'm getting ready to turn it on. I got this on Amazon. It's just a little glass, cooktop thing so that I don't have to walk back and forth to the stove, but it's a little finicky. It doesn't work on all of the cookware, and links are coming to my cookware. It doesn't work on all the cookware, and I'm still getting to use it. It's like a day getting to know it. You know what I mean. I have a lot on my mind. Okay, so, and the other thing, it doesn't come on unless the pot is on it. It'll give you an error. It's just finicky. I have a gas stove, so I'm just used to cranking it and going. All right, so Belle says that sounds good. We're going to do oil and butter. I prefer, my non-stick, but it doesn't work on here. The stainless, to me, I just got to be very careful because it gets hot very fast. Excuse me, I think I haven't made my beverage yet. All right, so for butter, again, I'm sensitive to cow dairy, so I have to use goat's milk products or almond milk, coconut milk. This Delamere goat's butter, love it. It gives me the butter experience. Some of you all have tried it without the cow dairy. I know it's weird. I can have beef, but I can't have cow milk. I know. And then for oil, I'm approved to use this MCT oil. It's a coconut derivative, so it's a mild oil. Not my favorite, but I'm trying to get the rest of this weight off, so I want to be really strict on my plan. Okay, so I haven't made this, Leanne. I'm doing this for the first time, so I think I'm going to put the oil and butter in the pan and let it sizzle first. All right, so we're going to take our little pepper rings out. So I've got my red and my yellow pepper. I'm just going to dry the pan. It had a little bit of water in it. Anytime you're going to do oil or butter, you want to make sure that your pan and your meat is dry so it doesn't splatter and pop on you. All right, so I'm going to do, let's say 2 pumps of oil, just enough to coat. And then I move the pan around. I don't want any hot spots or dry spots because that's where it will burn. So I just move it around so that I can see I've got everything coated. And then I'm going to get a pat of butter. I think I have some out. I had some already out. I'm not going to waste. These ingredients are more expensive than your regular store-bought stuff, which is fine. Use what you have, but I want to make sure that we use everything. So I'd say maybe that's a little bit, about a, I don't know, half teaspoon. All right, so I'm just putting that in here. And then we're going to turn this on. I'm going to start on low because, again, this glass cooktop gets hot really fast. Plug it in. All right. You have to have a pan on it. Let me turn it on. And the other thing about it, I'm going to put it on 2. Unlike the stove where you turn the dial and you start from 0 and go higher, this starts at 5. It goes from 0 to 10, so it starts in the middle. So if you just turn it on and walk away, it'll get hot really fast. Okay, it's already sizzling. So we're going to do just 1 salt and pepper And then I'm going to do one. You know what, Belle? That's a great question. Yes, I do keep my butter in the fridge. Um, You can, I've heard that too. If you are going to be mixing it with something and you need it softened, definitely keep it out. I know people as well who keep their butter out, and I think that's fine too because it makes it a lot more pliable. All right, y'all, that didn't take long at all. You can see our butter and oil is melted. So I'm going to let it start sizzling just a little bit. Butter can go from, solid to melted to foamy to sizzly to burnt really fast. All right, so let me get my cheese out. We're gonna do one, just crack an egg. Just crack an egg. The boys love that. They can cook for themselves. I've taught them how. And then we're gonna do one with the heavy whipping cream, but this is my substitute, the Silk plant-based, so this is coconut cream. Shake it up. And then Parmesan cheese, but this is my substitute. I have to have Manchego cheese, which is made from sheep's milk. So if you like a dry, salty, aged cheese, Manchego is a good substitute because again, it's not cow dairy, which I can't have. All right, so y'all hear that sizzle. I'm gonna go ahead and put the peppers in. And I don't know if I should, let me see if I could just saute them a little bit. Okay. This pan is a little bit small. I want to try and get them flat. All right. So we're letting these sizzle, but I think I'm going to go ahead. I don't know, Leanne. Should I like turn the peppers or should I just leave everything sunny side up? Let me know what y'all think. Yeah. The kids, trust me, they clean because I make them clean. They clean, but my son that's in boarding school, I open up the microwave. And I saw like his partially eaten sandwich in there, and I'm like, y'all are killing me. So it is a work in progress here. Kitchens and bathrooms, just boys in general, y'all. If you don't know, yeah. But it's fine. It's fine. I actually enjoy cleaning, but I do make them clean up after themselves. All right, so our peppers, I think I'm gonna keep everything sunny side up. Let me take a peek. I know I'm reaching in there with my hand. You can see it's just kind of sizzling. I think I'm ready to crack my egg. I just reached in there with my hand. We see we've got a little bit of brown. All right, here we go. What does Leanne say? You're not a sunny side up? Oh, so you want to fry them? I'm not sunny side up either. I'm thinking about frying. All right, let's go ahead and crack our eggs inside. I want the presentation to be nice. In the picture, because this picture didn't actually come with the recipe unless I missed it, Leanne. It was just a picture. So I have whole eggs. If you have egg beaters or, just pop me, egg whites, this will probably work. But let me go ahead and crack my first egg in here. Not bad. Coming out the sides just a little bit. But I got it mostly in there because my pan is small. My peppers are crunched together. I should have used a larger pan so everything has space. All right. Then I'm going to crack the second. And for the second, if you guys saw the recipe I did, I can't remember what it was. The fried egg, she puts heavy whipping cream. So I'm going to do a little bit of cream. Oh, come on. My coconut has gotten really thick. Sometimes the plant-based stuff is great. Sometimes I'm like, I wish I could just have half and half. I'll show you guys what we have. All right. And this is what we have so far. I don't want to tilt it. Let me get the eggs to set just a little bit more. I'm going to salt and pepper, but while this other one is still cooking, I'm going to shred the manchego cheese on it. So again, this is my Parmesan substitute. You can see it comes from a cheese wedge. It's a dry, salty, aged cheese. I like it. So I'm going to put it on the egg that I put the whipping cream on. I think I'm going to crack the yolk on one so that it can even out. The other one will keep it sunny side up, and I'll show you guys what we have. So I'm just going to do this by hand over the, looking good. All right, I'll show you guys what we have now. So I turned the heat down to 1. So if you're able to see, on the yellow egg, I'm just going to do some salt and pepper. On the red pepper egg, I did some heavy whipping cream, and I got a little bit of the manchego cheese. It has like this, I don't know what it is. It's editable. It's edible, but it's up to you if you want to eat it. I just don't like, like the wax that goes around the cheese block or whatever it is. I just don't like the way that it looks. So if I eat it, I don't put it in food. Salt and pepper. Looks good so far, right? All right, so just salt on both. And my pepper's been giving me some trouble. Yeah, I might need to refill that one. So a little cracked pepper. I have this on 1. I was thinking about doing, I'll do some parsley, just a little bit of green. All right, so I'll show you guys what we have. And I'm gonna turn it up to 2. And oh, see, it's starting to move a little bit. Turn it up to 2 and just let it cook while I clean up. I'm not gonna flip them. If I were making a fried egg, I would turn it over, but I'm just gonna let them cook like that. I'm debating if I should put a top on it, but when you put a top on it, it kind of steams and then it poaches the egg and you get that like cloudy cover over the egg, which is fine, but I actually want the yolk to be visible. So we're gonna leave it like that. Let's clean up and make a beverage. Of course, I want coffee with breakfast, but let's clean up so far. So Val, let me know, what do you guys do with your butter? Do you keep your butter in the fridge or do you keep it out on the counter? I buy this in bulk. Again, the Delamere, you can get it from Amazon. Links are coming. You can also get it from a deli in Salt Lake City called Caputo's. I'm going to Salt Lake this summer. I should visit them. Caputo's, and they will ship free over like 50 bucks, 60 bucks on ice. So I buy it in bulk. Okay. Our eggs are sizzling. I'm just going to let them sit and do their thing. Next time, use a larger pan so that your peppers can lay flat, because if the sides come up a little bit, you see every time I tilt it, the egg starts to leak out. So I'm going to let it sit. We did cooking with Nana this weekend, and I let her try the manchego cheese. So, President, this is the brand that makes that fancy French butter. But you can get a lot of the cheeses that I use, the goat's cheese, the sheep's cheese. All right, I'm going to turn this down to 1 because it's starting to brown a little bit. Looks good, but I don't want it to burn. But the eggs are set inside, so I'm just kind of moving it around. Let the oil get up under everything. All right, back on the pan. A lot of the cheeses that I use, these other cheeses, I'm coming, Bill. You'll find them in your regular grocery store, but two things. You're not going to find them like, it's been so long since I've been in a grocery store. I know that sounds horrible, but I let them deliver to me, y'all. I'm bad at impulse buying, so I have to stay home and order only what I need. But you're not going to find them in the back with the milk and the Kraft cheese slices. You'll need to go to the deli section in your farmer's market, like Sprouts or Whole Foods. Um, You'll need to go to the area like where they slice the boar's head. Sometimes the cheeses will be not where the regular cheeses are. Sometimes they're mixed in, but if you don't see them, ask. You might be able to find them hidden away. And then the other thing, another reason why I buy online is that sometimes the stores don't really stock a lot. They may only have one or two. And then I know if I let myself run out, then I'm eating what I have in the house, which is for the kids, which doesn't help me. So I try to stay on top of it, make sure I keep my groceries in stock. So I just buy 5 or 6 online at a time, and I always have it. And when I open the last package, like I have a couple butters left, when I open the last one, before I cut into it, I go ahead and place my order so that it's going to be coming to me. All right. So if you guys can see, oh, let me read what you said, Bill. Your goat butter is in the fridge because you didn't know if you should leave it out, but use butter every day so it's on the counter. I say try it. Now, okay, do this. Like cut a block off or like a tablespoon or two. I mean, to me, I may have to look into that. I've seen butter out on the counter, especially if you're going to spread it on toast or you need it to be like really softened. Definitely leave it out. I don't put butter on something I'm just going to eat. I use it as an ingredient. So for me, I always take it out of the fridge and then cut it and it melts down. But yeah, give it a try. All right, so I'm going to show you guys something. So when I talk about cracking my egg yolks, you can do it however you like, whatever you like. But you see here the one that the yolk is intact, it's still there. All I do is I take the tip of the spatula and I just tap on it so that it will spread out. And so I get like a flatter yolk. That's good if you're going to make like a fried egg sandwich. But yes, Belle, I'm coming. Here I come. All right, so Bill says you can do so many variations in these. I can see a bagel sandwich with a slice of white cheddar and fresh basil. Oh yes, like with this pepper. Yeah, I never thought about that. Y'all, you can make a sandwich out of this. Yes, that's exactly what I do. Thank you so much. You're absolutely right. I got some turkey bacon out, and I was thinking I'd put some turkey bacon on top, but for the first time, I want to do it very simple and very clean. But you're exactly right, Bill. Anytime I try a new recipe, and I love when you guys have the ideas too, I always make it the first time per the recipe, and then after that, my mind just starts going, "Ooh, you could do this, you could do that." Imagine like almost like an appetizer, like if you were having like a brunch or something. Imagine a tray of these peppers, green, red, orange, yellow, with a little cracked egg, some with a little bit of chives, some with a little bit of bacon, some just plain egg, some with some shredded parmesan or manchego for me. Absolutely, absolutely, that'd be a cute little Sunday brunch, wouldn't it? Or whatever brunch. All right. We're just gonna let that sizzle. I feel like I'll turn the heat up just a little bit. I just put my finger on the yolk. Mom says, cook with all of your senses. So I just touch the yolk really gently like that to see if it's firm or if it's still kind of jiggly. You can cook these to your desired level of doneness. I don't like it runny, but I do like it soft. So I'm gonna give it a little bit more time here and put the rest of this stuff away. All right, so let's make our morning coffee. I have some creamer upstairs in my fridge, but that's okay. I'll just open up a new one here. I try to like not open something new. Hey, good morning, Mona. I try not to open something new unless the last one is used up, but we're gonna do, okay, eggs are coming along good. They're sizzling. They're getting kind of brown on the bottom, but it's okay. I just want that yolk that's intact to stay. I want that to, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna baste a little bit. I'm just gonna take a little bit of the oil from the side and kind of drizzle it on my egg that's taking its time, just to give it a little extra heat and flavor, because it looks like we have one that's done. All right, we're gonna make the coffee, and then once the coffee is done, I made a really yummy yogurt parfait last night. I was craving another one. Let me know if y'all want to see that blueberry lemon parfait. If not, that's fine. We'll just do eggs and coffee, and then I'll do the unboxing of the groceries. Okay, that's helping. All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it done. Let me turn this off. I'm gonna leave it on here since it still stays warm. I will plate them. Hey Grizzly, I said I love to cook, and indeed I do. Yes, I'm happy in the kitchen. Keep it up, thank you. The parfait looked good. It was really good. I almost want to make another one. I think, let me turn this off. I think I want to make another one without the lemon juice. Mona, should I make another one to go with the egg and the coffee and the fruit? Give you guys a nice little breakfast platter. All right, so let me know if you want to see that again. Happy to make it. Coffee. Okay. I've been told I'm a pretty good barista. You can save a lot of money by making your own. So I like to make things, fun and, yummy. So I'm going to do let me know if you guys want me to do a mocha or a vanilla. Oh yes, y'all, see, I just come in here and start cooking. Thank you for helping the channel to grow. This is month 3 of Maggie the Substitute Teacher, so just you being here makes my day, because I'd be cooking anyway. I'm just cooking for you. But yes, please, if you like what I'm doing, please press the like button. Also, make sure that you're subscribed on YouTube. I am Maggie the Substitute Teacher on all platforms, so whether you watch me on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram, please subscribe on YouTube. Once I hit my 1,000 goal of subscribers, I may be eligible to be monetized. So I really appreciate it. Ah, you like this? Thank you. I always want to show up elegant for you guys. I just got this from the same company that I bought these leggings from. And it's okay, here's our fashion moment. It's a tie kimono. So it's supposed to tie in the front, but y'all know my midsection is my problem area, so I don't really like to draw attention to my waist. So I just have it open. But yeah, it kind of covers up. Oh gosh, what is the name of the company? Lildy. Lildy. Lildy.com. They have leggings and all kind of like stuff like this. So yeah, thank you for that. All right, water in the Keurig. So let me know if you guys want mocha or vanilla for your coffee, and let me know if you want to see the lemon blueberry parfait. All right, so either way, for our coffee, I always start with my alkaline drops. My test results said that I was more acidic and I needed to drink more alkaline water, which is fine. You can buy alkaline water already bottled. To me, it's expensive, so you can also make your own. I got this on Amazon. It's called Alka Zone. The links are coming, about $14, but it just turns regular tap into alkaline water. So literally just a couple drops. And my experience was, thank you, Bill. I was just drinking water, drinking water, drinking water. It was just going through me. It wasn't staying to hydrate me. So now when I drink water, I actually am, more hydrated. And my test results show that as well. I'm doing just regular old Maxwell House. You can do whatever coffee you like. All right. Executive decision. We're gonna do a cocoa cinnamon. Thank you. I always want to show up elegant for you all. I want to age gracefully. So thank you. I'm glad you like it. Full disclosure, I do work from home. I work in tech. I know everybody's like, she's not really a teacher. But I teach you my substitution. So I am your substitute teacher. But I'm in Zoom meetings all day. And so I just get up and get dressed. I've been corporate since college for 20 years, so I'm used to going into the office. I'm so grateful to be able to work from home, but still, I want to make sure that I represent us all well. Okay, so we're going to do mocha. Skinny syrups, you guys know that I love these flavor bursts. I keep them in my purse. I keep them in the car. This one is mocha. It's a concentrated syrup. A little goes a long way. Oh, it's almost out. Guess we need to use it all. Okay, so you can buy these skinny syrups. They have all the different flavors, but this would be your substitute for those pump syrups that are in the coffee houses that are full of sugar, zero calories. But you can have mocha, they have vanilla, they have caramel, they have everything. And then for creamer, since I can't have half and half because I can't have cow dairy, I'm using this one, Califia Farms. It's called Better Half, and you can see that it's a blend of almond milk and coconut cream. I've tried both separately. The coconut creamer is fine. It's a very forward coconut flavor. I like coconut, but sometimes it can overpower the coffee. If you like that, go for it. And the almond milk is fine. It's a nutty flavor. If you like that, go for it. I prefer the nutty over the coconut. I like my coffee light and sweet. I know. But this blend gives me the half and half experience. Now, it is a little bit more watery than half and half. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's not. Our eggs are done, y'all. We need to plate that before they dry. And then I put all my ingredients in here, and then I brew the coffee into my ingredients. What did y'all decide about that parfait? Are we doing that too or no? Aye. All right. It's kind of crispy on the bottom, but I'm going to plate them. Because these are light, bright colors, I'm going to use a black plate for plating. If my ingredients are bright colors, I use a darker plate. If I am doing something darker, I'll use a white plate. So it just makes the picture pop, right? Because we all eat with our eyes first. So not bad at all. I'm just looking at the bottom because I didn't turn it. You can see we've got that nice like fried egg experience on the bottom. So that's the one that's just the fried egg. Yes, let's do the parfait. I was hoping y'all would say so. I'm feeling greedy. All right. And then this is the one that I did the egg. I tapped the yolk. I added the shaved Parmesan, but for me, Manchego, and a little half and half, but for me, no, heavy whipping cream, for me, the coconut cream. So you've got the nice little crispy bits on the end, and you guys, I don't want to drop it. You can see, crap. You know what I'm trying to do. Okay. Pretty as a picture. Ooh. Ooh, getting excited. Okay. And then my mom said, don't have enough color on my plates. Thanks, Mom. So I got a little parsley. Y'all, I don't taste parsley. For me, it's just a pop of color. Got some left over. I'm just going to sprinkle this on our, try to get good separation. All right, my parsley's starting to dry. All right. If you have the one in the shaker bottle, use that too. I just had some fresh left over. I wish I had the orange or the green one. Wouldn't that be pretty? I would have orange, green, and yellow. So I'm going to take a quick picture, and then I'm going to make you guys the parfait that I made yesterday. It was really excellent. Give you guys an option for yogurt. Oh, and our coffee. First, a picture. I try to put these up on my community tab or my Instagram so you guys can always see the finished product. And that's how Maggie the Substitute Teacher started. I would cook all the time because I do enjoy it. And people would say, did you make that? Yes, I made that. So then they started saying, well, how did you make that? And so I started commenting how I made it. And my earliest videos are me just narrating my pictures. We're going to save a spot for the parfait. I think that'll look lovely. So now I just bring you guys in the kitchen. Oh, okay. So Vel, thank you. You shared the link in your Facebook group. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate everything. All right. Let me sip on my coffee. All right. So this is the color that I'm going for. I don't know, kind of like a paper sack brown, but thank you, Vel. That means everything. I appreciate it. If you guys like what I'm doing, thank you for helping the channel to grow. So I like this type of color. A little more sweet. You see, I ran out of that mocha. So I'm going to put a little bit of vanilla in there. I know, my lipstick, sorry. All right. I'm going to stir it, and then I'm going to wait to do the whipped cream and the cinnamon dusting at the very end, because if I do it now, it'll melt down. But I'll still sip on it. Okay, perfect. Y'all, I'm eating these crispy bits of egg. I really eat this food that I make. I only eat 2 times a day. And you all are here to help keep me accountable. So I only eat when I go live and I cook my food. So when you see me in here, okay, get it together, Maggie. We're going to do a lemon blueberry parfait. It sounds fancy. It's actually really easy, but I think this would be another great little brunch item if you have, what did we say yesterday? Little shot glasses of it. Oh. Getting excited. Okay, so I snack on fresh fruit and I keep it in my eyesight. So these were on the counter. I have tomatoes, I have oranges. Of course, I have all the granola bars and stuff too, but that's in the pantry. Out of sight, out of mind. And then I have fresh blueberries here. The fruits that I eat are citrus, berries, basically the low sugar fruit. You guys know about the Maggie cakes. I love blueberries in the Maggie cakes, but we're trying a little something different. So good. So good. Dairy-free, sugar-free, gluten-free. Okay. So 3 ingredients, kind of 4. Whatever yogurt you like. If you can have dairy, go for a Greek yogurt. That's thicker. It has more protein in it. It'll keep you fuller and it'll stand up nice. I can't have dairy, so I am using this Kite Hill. You can see this is yogurt made from almond milk. So it works for me. It is a little runnier, but it's okay. It gives me the yogurt experience. I'll show you. Yeah, that might be too big. Yes, just thinking of all my steps. So you guys can see here, this is the almond milk yogurt made from almond milk instead of dairy. Now this is plain unsweetened. So if I were to eat it by itself, it would just taste like plain unsweetened, a little bit tart. I like sweet. How can we fix that? I am so glad you asked. All right, let me get a spatula to wipe this off because I'm greedy and I don't want to waste anything. All right. So I'm just going to get a spatula and literally scrape this into my little container here where we're going to put in our secret ingredient. So again, the skinny syrups that you saw me put in my coffee, I also use that as an ingredient. So what I'm trying to make here, if you've ever bought or had a fruit tray that has the different cut up fruits and it's got that yogurt cup in the middle, like the dipping sauce or the dipping yogurt, it's full of sugar. I'll show you how to make that super easy. Take your plain yogurt, your Greek yogurt, and the same skinny syrups flavor burst. 0 sugar, 0 calorie, 0 whatever, everything. And you just put a squirt in here and then we stir it up. You can do white chocolate mocha, which is excellent. Do that with plain yogurt and then dip strawberries in it. Tastes like chocolate covered strawberries. These skinny syrups, you can get them online, skinny syrups or skinny mixes or whatever.com. If you have a Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Ross, any of those stores in your area that has like the home goods and those fancy condiments in the back, you can also get them there. So I have just a little squeeze in here and then I'm going to stir. And so I'm putting that vanilla flavor. I'm sweetening my yogurt. Uncle Stu is here. Good morning. We're making the lemon blueberry parfait. Again, for excellent content, please make sure you check out Uncle Stu. He did an amazing, in my opinion, amazing interview of me. He made me feel very comfortable. I was a little bit nervous. So if you want to know about who Maggie is, please check out his channel, Uncle Stu, the old man on the block. Excellent content creator, excellent statesman in the community, and he also did a little snippet version. So there's like an under 5-minute version too if you don't have time for the whole thing. All right, so again, plain unsweetened yogurt, and then we put in our vanilla skinny syrups. I'm just going to taste. Excellent. So you now have a sweet yogurt for whatever you want to put on it. So again, this was just the flavor burst. So the other thing I'm going to do, this is just to be fancy. You could stop here and you could be totally fine. But I have this bowl of lemons because I bought a bag. And we're going to do a little bit of a lemon zest. The entire lemon is edible, in case you didn't know that. I'm going to wash this and I'm going to zest it so we get those lemon skin shavings in the yogurt for the pop of yellow and that bright citrus. I didn't know you could eat the whole thing, but yesterday, if you watched last night's video, I show you 3 ways to use the lemon so you don't waste. I remember I went to an event once and this lady was making like a special tea in the back and she had sliced lemon and she had it in the pot and it was just simmering and cooking, and then of course she poured it over ice. But when I tell you the lemon slices that were in there, if you all have ever had like candied lemon where it just cooks low and slow, I guess with sugar, and the rind and everything just kind of melts in your mouth, like those old school lemon candies that are like the wedge with sugar, you can eat the whole thing. Who knew? Let me wash it. All right, so you don't need a microplane or anything fancy. Yes, I love my gadgets, but you don't have to have that. You just need a fine grater. I didn't unload the dishwasher yet, sorry. I should have everything prepared. Okay, so you just want a fine grater. You know, fine meaning, you know what a regular cheese grater is. So this one is your standard grater. This is what I use for cheese. It gives you those nice little ribbons and shreds of cheese. This is the one that I'm using for the lemon. So just smaller holes. So on your clean lemon, I'm going to scrape, 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 turn. Scrape, 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 turn. You want to stop when you get to the white part because that's the bitter part. You just want the oils from the lemon rind. So this is where I'm going to stop. If you can see, then I'm going to turn. And I know with my lights it's hard to see, but you can see those nice little specks of lemon. I think I posted yesterday, Instagram, and on my community tab, on YouTube, and I think on Facebook too. So you can see the finished product. But I'm just going all the way around this lemon. I like citrus. I like bright, sunny flavors. If you don't, shocker, right? If you don't, you can completely skip this and just go with the vanilla. If you just want the sweet, creamy vanilla. But I think citrus and lemon blends very well with vanilla because it kind of gives you that. If y'all are familiar with like an orange float or a lemon cream, you get the creaminess of the vanilla. Oh, so good. I'm going all around this thing until I don't have any more, until I have all bald spots, right? So this is one way that you can use a lemon. You can also do this as a little bit of a garnish. Seafood, if you guys remember the episode that we did for the cook-along, where we did the crab cakes, we had to zest a lemon. So you can zest it, and then you can squeeze it. Don't toss this out. Cut it in half and squeeze it into your tea, squeeze it into your water, squeeze it onto your your seafood. And then, even with the rind that's left, I put it into a glass and I refill that glass all day with tea. So I use every bit of the lemon. Yesterday when I did this, if you guys watched the video, what did we make last night? The nachos. If you watch the video for the nachos, I think Titanium was on and he was like, can you make a fruit parfait? And I said, sure. So I just threw this together and it was excellent. All right, almost done, you guys. Then we'll take a picture, we'll taste, and then we'll close out with my Whole Foods order that came in last night. All right. I think this is pretty good. So I went all the way around this lemon as much as I could, and I have a little bit still on here. But if you guys can see what I have, and I'm wondering, should I even mix it? I'm going to mix it, but I'm like, wouldn't that be pretty? I'm thinking presentation, like should I just put the blueberries on top of that? All right, my portion of blueberries is a half cup, so I just grab a handful. And I'm gonna wash these off, just fresh blueberries. I'm trying to think, stir or not to stir? I'll stir because I want the lemon in every bite. But I'm like, wouldn't that be pretty with the blueberry? I'll stir, but I still want some of the, let's see. Ooh, excellent. So good. Nice and bright. Yesterday, what I did, I kind of overdid it. I cut the lemon in half and I squeezed it in here, and it made my almond yogurt, which is already a little bit home alone and you hear stuff, a little bit watery. It made it kind of like, yeah. I want a different container so that it's beautiful. I know, it's just for the picture. All right, so we've got lemon inside. I didn't like how it was up on the side. I know. I'm gonna scrape. I'm being real extra, but this is just me. I want to make sure it looks good for you. I'm just scraping the leftover zest here on the top. Oh yeah. You know, the whole like food styling, it's a real thing. I've learned a lot from plating, just from watching. You know, I work from home and I keep the cooking channels on mute all day. And so I see these beautiful, presentations of food, and then I dream up ways that I can have it. All right, much better. Now we're going to get our fresh blueberries. All right, maybe not all of them are going to fit. I think it looks great. I got a little bit more lemon zest on the counter. I know, Maggie. Imagine if you had these with our pepper eggs. Imagine a little brunch spread. Yes, the little details make a difference. We all eat with our eyes first. And don't worry, this is not going to waste. I'm going to scrape it up and eat it. But imagine like a little shot glass. Oh, I have to make the coffee. So we have our peppers here, red pepper. Imagine, hi, what can I get you? We've got sweet red pepper with a fried egg with some shredded Parmesan cheese and half, or if you'd like your sunny side up egg with just salt and pepper. And then we also have a blueberry lemon parfait. I could do this all day. In my mind, I'm hosting fabulous dinner parties. Okay, let's get this coffee done, get the picture, and then the taste test, right? Oh my gosh. Yes, thank you so much. So just love showing you guys little ways to make the food that you have to eat, stuff that you want to eat, right? Y'all know me and this daggum cream whipper. I'm going to try and put a little whipped cream and dust my coffee with cinnamon. Completely optional, but it's pretty. Oh, I think I'm out of whipped cream. Because it will splatter everywhere. All right. It got me in my glasses last time, but it's okay. Let me just wipe off my lipstick and get a little cinnamon. So imagine this is like a nice, beautiful dollop of whipped cream, and then just regular old cinnamon. It does give it a little bit of warmth. Let me wipe the side. But yeah, you know, when you're serving others, or even if when you're serving yourself, you know, sit down to something nice. Not bad. All right, let's take a picture and let's take a taste. Thank you, Leanne, for the recipe. Leanne sent me this recipe and many more. Feel free to spam me with whatever you want me to try. I love cooking for you all. All right, so let's take a picture of everything. This will be up on my community tab and my Instagram. It's just like, I want it to be styled so nicely, but I got all my ingredients in the way. Some with the flash, some without the flash. Photographer friend said just take lots of pictures. turn it, just take lots of pictures, and then you'll see the ones that you like. All right, so Uncle Stu, for you, I want to make sure I hold it up. Make sure everybody can see. Coffee. A little heavy on the cinnamon, but I like it. I want to just take it and eat it like that. Let's start with the yogurt. Y'all, this is excellent. This is better than last night. Last night I got heavy with the lemon. I cut it in half and squeezed it in here, so it was very much like back here. Y'all know what I mean. But with the lemon, and you could do any citrus, lime, orange, use whatever you have. The creaminess of the yogurt, the little bit of tart from the lemon, and the freshness of the blueberry. Zero sugar, zero dairy. I'm just putting more blueberries in as I go down. Excellent. All right, let's get in these eggs. Oh my gosh, thank you. You guys make my day. Thank you for saying that. If you didn't see Cooking with Nana, my mom was with me. What did we make? She wanted a steak, so I made steak bites for Nana. None of my family was subscribed to me. None of them think I can cook. I come from a very traditional African family. I was born in Ghana. And my mom was like, oh, I told your father, you know Maggie is cooking on YouTube. And he said, oh, Maggie is not cooking. She's just opening cans. So for years, I've been self-conscious because my mom is very old school. She roasts her own nuts. She sifts her own grains. She doesn't take any shortcuts. So I've been so like, anxious about my food. But when you guys, all that to say, when you guys compliment me, it means the world. Because I did not grow up getting told that I was a princess or no. Funnily enough, my African middle name, Ohiniwa, actually means princess, but no. All right, you guys, let's try our manchego egg. All right. I almost just wanted to pick it up and slide it in, but I'm trying to be. Uncle Stu says I'm elegant, so I got to make sure that I make him proud. All right. So we've got the one, this is the one that I cracked the yolk with the, and you can see on the bottom. Y'all, it's all about the texture. Look at that. But I'm going to eat it with the pepper. Whew, stuck in my throat. Very good. Y'all, Maggie just opens cans. So next time my family is here, I told the whole Easter weekend story, pulled the videos up. They're like, oh, she looks good, oh. I'm like, this is why you all are my community. Thank you. It tastes really good. For me, it's a little mild, so I'm getting hot sauce. But Leanne, it's excellent. If you like milder flavors, because these are sweet peppers, it's really good. I'm getting a little hot sauce. I won't take up your time. I was looking for, thank you, Uncle Stu. Thank you, thank you. I was looking for the Cholula or Cholula hot sauce, the one that has the Latin lady on it. It's got the little ball on top, but I have just regular Louisiana. Excuse me. And then I have this Serrano. This one is a little bit spicier. So I'm just going to put a little bit of green hot sauce. You saw the picture. And again, always taste your food before. You know, it's actually rude, considered rude, to just say, hey, can I have, you know, whatever. Taste it the way the chef that prepared it. We have a 2-bite rule in my house. You don't have to finish it, but then doctor it up. So I'm just putting a little bit of hot sauce on it. I could have seasoned a little bit more while I was cooking it, but it's excellent. It's this is almost like California cuisine, you know, just very fresh ingredients, very light flavors, but you could do whatever you want with it because this is the sweet pepper and I'm living for the crust. Y'all, look at this on the bottom. Look at this crust on the bottom of the egg. Oh yeah. The hot sauce, ooh, is giving me a little bit of heat. It just brings everything to life because egg is very mild. Heavy whipping cream is very mild. The cheese has got a little bit of something in it, but the hot sauce does it. All right, the red one is gone. Let's try just good old Louisiana or Texas Pete. Y'all, this is really good. It's really, really good. So, again, so you have the nice crispy, buttery brown on the back side. If I had turned it over in the pan, then you wouldn't have this presentation. It would look like this on both sides, which is fine, but I want the presentation because I'm not cooking. I'm just opening cans, right? Hi, family. Oh, y'all will meet them all. My brother said that he would come on and do tasting once I'm monetized so that I can profit share with him. The boys, you already saw them this weekend. All right. Ooh, so this one is a little bit runnier yolk, but we've got a little hot sauce on there. Ooh. I think because this is a tomato base, ingredients, aged peppers, vinegar, and salt. Maybe it's the vinegar. The red hot sauce. My brother is 2 years older than me. Yeah, there's a happy dance, y'all. You know, I'm not going to lie to you. If I like it, I'll tell you I like it. If I love it, you'll know. And if I don't like it, you will know. Excellent. So it's cooked well on the bottom. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. The texture is actually perfect because the egg is set on the bottom. Y'all, I'm eating the whole thing. It's only 2 more bites. The egg is set on the bottom, but it's still a little bit soft on the top, so you have that creaminess if you like it like that. Leanne, this is a winner. I think it's the vinegar. There's like the saltiness of the vinegar in this Louisiana hot sauce. It just brings alive the peppers and the egg. Okay, last bite, y'all. And you can see, oh, I'll show you. See how the pepper kind of blistered the side that I had down? So it's almost like softening, like, you know, like sausage and peppers. Oh, it's so good. Thank you, Uncle Stu. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mm, mm. See why I have to take pictures now? It was good. Excellent, excellent. If you like the fried egg sandwich experience, the one-eyed jack, the toast with the hole in it, crack an egg in it, this is a good way. Sugar-free, gluten-free, dairy-free. You saw my blueberry lemon parfait? Mmm. Mmm. Oh. Ping, ping, ping. The citrus, the bright. Oh, it's so good, y'all. Again, oh, I ate a blueberry by itself, and it's very tart. But in with the parfait and the creamy vanilla, so much better. All right, let's talk grocery delivery, and then we're done. Ah, no problem, Uncle Stu. You're welcome back anytime. And if you want to let us know about your channel, I will post it up there so everybody can see. If anybody has a YouTube channel, I am here to help. You guys see that I'm doing my thing, but whatever your thing is, let me know. Put it in the chat, and I'll post it up. I definitely want to pay it forward because we can build this community and inspire each other. Let's clean up, and then I got a couple grocery bags for you. I just saw this. This would have been good. The bagel seasoning, sprinkle that on the eggs. It's got sesame seeds, salt, and pepper. That would have been good on the eggs. Y'all, that Louisiana hot sauce, excellent. Gonna put this back in the fridge. Didn't come from the fridge. I'll save it for tea. I'm just gonna put it in a Ziploc bag because I need a bigger one. When you take the rind off and it's just exposed like this, it can dry out faster. Ooh, Leanne's gonna do stuffed pepper with bagel seasoning. Yummy. Leanne is loving the stuffed pepper. She does egg whites in hers. You can type if you want to what you put in yours, and I'll post it up because we can inspire each other. Mm. Beautiful all together. Y'all, I could cater a brunch. Serve something like that up, get little mini shot glasses or whatever, put a little bit of that yogurt, zest a lemon, top it with some fresh fruit. You can eat better if that's important to you, enjoy it, and impress others. Oh, Leanne is on these stuffed peppers, y'all. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. You guys inspire me, so I'm glad I inspire you. Because you know, I'm just opening cans over here. All right, y'all. So I got my induction cooktop. Let's move that. All right, so I had a grocery order come in last night. You guys know I talk about the grocery delivery services, Walmart, Instacart, Shipt, all of them. I also have Amazon Prime. I will say this. Amazon Prime used to give you free delivery from Whole Foods, which is great. Even though it's more expensive, Whole Foods does have some of the special ingredients that were hard for me to find. Now, lately, you know, everything is going up in price. And so I really want to be sensitive to that. You know, I'm actually on my way to pick up a giveaway box, and we'll talk about that later. But Amazon is now charging $9.99 for delivery, grocery delivery, even if you have Prime. It used to be $9.99 if you weren't Prime, I think. But now even if you have Prime, you have to pay $10 for grocery delivery. But they have a very rare ingredient that I have been waiting on. It finally came back in stock, so I ordered. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, so good. All right. So what I do like is that it comes to your door, and they do package it very well. So I had from Whole Foods, and then I reuse the paper bags. I am sustainable, and it's nice. Look, see, it says 1 of 2, 2 of 2. So little details like that. So if you're out, you put your stuff in your cart, you check out, you pick your delivery window, and they leave it at your porch. And if you have, the Amazon app, you can see where it is on its way. And then as soon as it's delivered, it'll let you know so you can bring your perishables in. I don't know why I bought these. I already have some. But Whole Foods has their own cassava tortillas. Again, I can't have grains, so this has been my substitute for tortillas, made from cassava, which is a root vegetable. So it counts as a vegetable for me and not a grain, which is, excellent. It gives me the taco experience, the quesadilla experience. I've even cut them into like strips, or triangles, air fried them, and made like nacho chips. But y'all, we got a good nacho last night. Look at the nacho video, the cauliflower nachos or tortillas. Cauliflower is an amazing bread substitute. I think I'm gonna make a chicken parmesan for you guys one day, not today, but cauliflower. If you like chicken tenders, these are chicken tenders and they've been approved, but instead of breaded with flour, they're breaded with cauliflower. And you can put them in the air fryer. They're already cooked, I believe. Anyway, they're already cooked and they crisp up like a chicken tender. So maybe I'll do this with some of that honey mustard that I made. So cauliflower, they have the regular one, the chicken tenders, and they have a spicy one. This is great if you're trying to avoid grains or starches or carbs, or you just want to try it, rice flour and cauliflower. So 3 options to eat chicken tenders. You could air fry them just like that and do your own honey mustard sauce. You guys saw me do that on the chicken a few days ago. I can't remember. Mustard and the honey substitute. You could air fry them and cut them up into bite-sized pieces and make a fried chicken salad. So you could have your crisp lettuce and vegetables and then put your warm chicken over top, dressing, whatever you like. Whatever you like. That's an option. And then chicken parmesan, you can lay them out on a tray, cover them with marinara sauce and then shredded cheese. For me, it would be goat's cheese. If you can do mozzarella, do that and bake it until it's bubbly brown, chicken parm. If you eat pasta, serve it with pasta. For me, it would probably be like a zucchini noodle or a zoodle. All right, so one down, last one to go. So again, you can get that at other stores, Target, I think. Cauliflower chicken tenders. All right. I used up my last mushrooms when you guys saw the ribeye. So I just bought some mushrooms. This is something I'll like wash and chop and saute the whole thing. So I have veggies prepped to go. That's excellent with onion. Fresh cilantro. Oh, this would have been great on my eggs. But I think I'm going to do a taco salad later today with the ground beef. Either you love it or you don't, but it smells bright and amazing. This is great. And a good pop of color. 89 cents. So you can make a really good sauce, put it in the food processor with olive oil or whatever oil you like. Just blend it down. It'll last longer. You can drizzle it on stuff. Excellent. Romaine. I don't eat iceberg lettuce because it's pretty much water. So I have to get the lettuces that have, like more nutritional value. So I'm going to do my taco salad with romaine lettuce. You can also get these big leaves. I've seen like a Caesar salad boat with, wash the leaf and then shred your Parmesan, or for me, manchego, the Caesar dressing. And then if you eat croutons, I have to come up with something. Maybe I could crush up some of the the Mary's Gone crackers, the garlic olive oil cracked pepper or the garlic rosemary, and make like a Caesar salad boat. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad this is helping y'all. You make my day. I bought some egg. This is like egg beaters, so some whole eggs in the can or container. I like to use fresh eggs when I have them, but I do like to have this as a backup if I ever run out of eggs. That way, if I want to make a quick scramble or omelet, I can. Because sometimes when the boys are here, they eat everything. All right. Another recommendation, it's hard to find. If you want to try the goat's cheese, but you're not ready to go all the way, this snowfrisk, I think this is Norwegian. Hey, Amethyst. Oh my gosh, so glad you're here. We're wrapping up doing an unboxing from the Whole Foods order, and I'll be calling you right after. This snowfrisk, if you can tell here, it's kind of weird, but it's 20% cow and 80% goat, which means this is a blend, but this is a really nice, smooth and creamy cream cheese substitute. Y'all know I love this Chablis. I use it all the time. This is 100% goat's milk, but this one is available at Whole Foods. Fresh, spreadable cheese, very mild flavor, excellent on crackers or however you want to use it. But Snow Frisk, hard to find, but I love it. You already know me and my goat's cheese. This is just another one from the deli, Whole Foods, Capriccio di Cabra. I don't know. Cheeses from different regions, you know, they taste different because the animals eat different diet. It's all an acquired taste. For me, it's a little like a fancy spread, but work your way up to this one. Again, goat's cheese crumbles. This is my feta substitute. So you can see this is a crumbly goat's cheese made from goat's milk. So when I do my taco salad later today, I'll put some of this on it. This is just great for anytime you would want like a crumbly cheese. You can get this at pretty much any grocery store, but I did since I was placing an order. A feta substitute. The piece de resistance. Y'all, these are hard to find. Goat cheese shreds and goat cheese slices. You see me over here cranking my own cheese, shredding my own cheese, and I love doing all that because I do have the time. But Whole Foods does have goat's cheese that's already in the shredded bag. So you can just pick it out, put it in an omelet, put it in whatever you like. They also have goat cheese slices. Can I hear panini, anyone? Deli sandwich? I would have this melted. Cold, it's okay, but melted, if you want that cheesy pulled experience, I bought 2 of them. They have been out of stock for a long time, but this is my substitute, and this is the only place that I've seen it. I can't have cow dairy, so this is what I really wanted from Whole Foods, so I got it delivered. If there's a Whole Foods close to you, go in there and then look in the deli section if you have issues with dairy too. I use sheep's milk cheese and goat's milk cheese. So Leanne says, you knew you were amazing. I know, Leanne and I used to work together 20 years. Has it been that long? Wow. The cooking show takes it to a whole nother level. Oh, I love you too. I love you all. I'm so glad that I'm an inspiration. You help reaffirm me that I'm not just opening cans. You listen to my crazy stories. You love on my family. And I'm going to be here for you guys. I eat every day, so I give you a post every day. And literally, I just turn on my iPad when I come in the kitchen. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed. I keep hearing stuff. I know today is trash day, but... Y'all, the Parfait, amazing. I have an appointment with Amethyst, so I'm going to call her. She has volunteered to help me get the links up for the page. So anytime I tell you guys, oh, you can get this here, she's going to help create those links so that you guys can see them and have access to click on them. And that's another way to support. If you want to support, thank you. And my payment to her is going to be an exquisite 3-course meal of her choosing. And she's going to come here and taste it. I'm going to cook it fresh for her, and then she can tell you guys how it tastes, because my palate has completely changed, so I think it tastes good, but I love it when you guys try stuff. So we're going to talk. I'll be back on later this evening with the taco salad, and until then, thank you all for being here. Thank you, Instagram. Absolutely. If anybody else in the Atlanta area that I know wants to come here and taste, inbox me and we'll set it up. Or if you want to do a cook along, let me know.